I am frustrated. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is NK and you're currently watching Tea Time. That being said, before you call parental control, I'm not facing depression. No, I'm not having any suicide thoughts, and I'm also not questioning my sexuality. Now, as many of you probably know, most of my videos are actually very well thought out and planned out and have a structure. In this one, I've just kind of felt that I'm just going to go kind of with the flow and see what I kind of feel, and yeah, just see where the stream takes me. So yeah. Let's get into it. Now, the frustration that I am talking about is the frustration of the stagnation of the sneaker industry that is currently happening right now. There is not a lot of movement, not a lot of innovation, and everything seems to be quite stagnant. Now, I know that this frustration does not apply to every single sneakerhead. It really depends about your culture, what your preferences are, what are you looking in for a sneaker, and what is striving sort of your motivation for keeping buying sneakers, different sneakers, and what you're looking out for. So this is kind of my own personal experience. That's my frustration. I personally am a sneakerhead that, especially in the last couple of years, I really fell in love with the new sneaker technologies, meaning, for example, Boost, or for example, Zoom X or React. These are all different sneaker technologies. Especially, I remember very clearly that a little bit of the type of sneakerhead that I was before changed when the first Ultra Boost came out back in 2015. I felt the comfort, I felt something new, I felt the hype of this sort of midsole that is going to be different, that is going to provide more comfort, a little bit more responsiveness, and I really loved it, and I fell in love with this new sneaker technology. Now, over the last couple of years, we've seen, especially, for example, Adidas with Boost really experimenting, putting it in different shapes and forms, having pods on the side, kind of restraining it, putting a little bit more structure. When we look, for example, at the NMDs, we see the Ultra Boost really, it was mainly experimenting with the upper from the 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, 4.0. It was really change of the upper. Boost did not really change. Then now we have the Ultra Boost 19 since this year, which is a great update. It is a little bit different. Although you might not think that the Boost layout does such a big difference, it really is a difference. But that being said, we have nothing really else. The 4D, I'm sorry, but I don't really count it as a technology or as any advancement, because 4D is actually not more comfortable. It is not really taking the right step. The step of 4D was actually that it's going to be all over stores, and they're going to be able to custom fit each sneaker to each person, depending on how they walk and stuff. They were about to analyze each foot pattern in store and then make your 3D printed midsole. But this is not happening. Technology is far away from it, and we have not really seen any improvement. The 4Ds that are out right now, they're extremely expensive, and they're not really custom made. Everybody that is talking online about the 4D, I personally, of course, have to say I never tried them, but everybody online says that they're stiff, they're not as comfortable as Boost, and therefore they're not really a replacement. Of course, it's a new technology and I appreciate it, but it's not really making a step in the right direction. That being said, we also, of course, see innovation from Nike, which is Zoom X or React. Both of them very comfortable, especially when they made the combination in the Pegasus Turbo 35. I really felt they really nailed it. It was extremely comfortable. I love this sneaker and I wear it all the time. It's one of my favorite sneakers, and I think this is actually the sneaker that might actually be able to compare it with Boost. Now, folks, I talked for roughly a minute, but I really just named 3 different types of technologies that are involved or included in sneakers that are in 2019. And this brings me to my point. The sneaker industry is right now very stagnant. We don't see any really innovation. Of course, when we look, for example, at sneakers, we see so many different colorways come out, especially when we look at the Yeezys. There are many, many different colorways. As I just said, I love the Yeezys. They're extremely comfortable. They don't bottom out as fast as, for example, the Ultra Boost or other Boost sneakers. So they're really a great sneaker, and I really hope that everybody of you can now cop a pair, especially since there are so many being made. That being also said, though, colorways are great, but especially with the Yeezys, behind the colorways, there's not a lot of history behind the sneaker or why the colorway is how the colorway is. So for me personally, the hype a little bit stops. I see so many colorways that I'm just choosing the ones that actually now fit me best for the style. And that's pretty much it. I don't really get hyped now for the other colorways that I don't really, find that appealing to the eye. On the contrary, for example, when we look at Nike, for example, with Jordans, now the Travis Scott came out, there's the Eminems, there are artists backing up these sneakers, and all these different colorways have a different style. But I will leave the Jordans out of this discussion, because it's mostly like an artistic kind of view. It's something of history. The shoes really mean something, but it's not really striving the technology and the comfort of the sneaker for the future. This is actually already kind of concludes. I think I painted the picture pretty clearly that for me, this stagnation of the sneaker technology, especially right now, is a huge bummer, because I really like kind of feeling and trying on new midsoles, new uppers, seeing how they differ, what's more comfortable. And until now, honestly, the Ultra Boost is still my go-to shoe, or right now the Pegasus Turbo 35. But except those, there is not really a sneaker that really tickles my sack. Yeah, that being said, guys, again, as I said in the beginning, I would love to maybe start a discussion in the comment sections, maybe on another forum, maybe Facebook. I don't know where you guys are really prevalent, because I really just want to talk with you guys about it, talk a little bit with the community. I've already involved myself a little bit on Twitter communities and what's not, but the response time is literally fucking zero. Like, it takes 2-3 weeks for them to answer, and then it comes a dumbass answer as, fuck Yeezys, I'm a Jordan guy. Anyways, I think that you guys feel me a little bit better, maybe understand me a little bit better, and I really, really wanted to get this out there. Yes, this was a little bit more of a serious video, but I really just kind of wanted to share the sort of frustration that I have with you, and I'm very sure some of you also shared. If you also have the same frustration, leave it in the comment section below. Tell me about your frustration. What really bothers you the most right now about the sneaker industry? Would you like to see more advancements? Would you just like to see more colorways? Maybe more artists also joining Adidas, the Boost community? What is it that you are looking forward for the future of the sneaker industry? Yes, leaving this question in the room. This was already it. My name is NK. You just watched Tea Time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like, subscribe, advertise it everywhere, share it, do whatever you want with it. Just give me those sexy views. Yeah, that being said, I'm out. Peace.